Keith Standish, originally from upstate New York, transplant here to South Texas. Now this frame is designed by a guy named Russell in Lulen, Texas. He has a company called Nerd Rods. We went to his shop to see one of his frames, and we were so impressed by it that my customer ordered his frame that day. The way back from there, 4-hour drive, we found the donor car for the suspension. See, this frame is designed for a 55 to 59 Chevy pickup, but it modernizes it with Corvette suspension, Corvette engine, transmission. So it's still going to look like a 59 Chevy truck, but it's going to be down on the ground and it's going to handle like a Corvette. The 1990 Corvette ZR1. And it was a complete car when we bought it, but it was damaged. It was hit in the front.
Let's take a look at the frame, because the frame is very unusual. As you might expect, this Corvette engine is significantly larger than the old straight six that was originally in this engine. So this is actually a brand new frame that is custom designed to accept the weight and the size of this large engine. And
it's a 4th gen, so they call it a C4.
C4, 4th generation.
They only made 6,900. It's kind of a rare car, and Corvette guys are cringing at the fact that we're tearing it apart. Because it's a ZR1, you also get a stronger rear differential to take the extra horsepower. So it has independent suspension. It also has a very special shock absorber. These shock absorbers have a sensor on them, and it will adjust the shock to the road conditions. And this was the first car to have that, which is standard on cars today.
And as you can see right now, the engine is pretty well just resting on the frame right there. It is not completely seated in the position that it's going to be. If you take a look down here, you can see that this is all welded together. This came in a kit out of the Lulen, Texas shop, and Pete has welded together all of these pieces here. Again, custom made frame here. This frame right now is in its rough form, and it will be powder coated to match the truck. Note these front tires. These are from the original Corvette. I would imagine that the differential is probably going to remain the same from the original Corvette.
The frame back from powder coating. It was also e-coated, and what e-coating is an electronic process where they put a negative electrical field into the chassis, and then the paint is positively charged.
The frame is back from being powder coated, and the frame is a color that we would describe as gold, almost slightly olive drab.
There's 4 cab mounts, well 6, count the 2 in the front, and then there are 8 bed mounts. We are putting all of the braking system out of the Corvette into this truck, right down to the brake pedal. So every piece of the braking system, from the pedal to the wheels, is ZR1 Corvette.
Tell us about the anti-lock brakes here.
Well, most custom cars, they just put regular brakes on because they take the easy way out. We don't take the easy way out. We want to be unique. And so I removed that knob and I put the Corvette ride control switch here instead.
That's the original switch.
Right out of the Corvette. So you'll have 3 different settings. This electric motor right here, what it does is it turns a shaft right here inside the shock absorber, and it changes how the shock reacts to bumps. So to make room for those, we had to obviously raise the bed floor up. Overall weight should be very similar to what the Corvette was. because the pickup truck, the bed, there's not a lot of weight in the back.
You can see the rear end is looking very Corvette-ish at this. Moving in on the left side, you see that all the suspension is in place, and the rocker arms and the chassis painted the bronze color. Most significant thing of today is that the front end is in place with the disc wheels. Again, they're painted. And then on the right side we have the wheel in place. Again, the original wheels from the Corvette ZR1. The head cover will be a very unusual and different copper color on this. The Eagle is landing. You can look and see the new front lip spoiler that's been installed. All green and corroded. Now they are completely chromed out.
So I wanted something different, something bold, but tasteful. And this is at a car show, and there's mirrors underneath it. The frame will stand out against the black bottom of the truck, and you will realize that it's not the original frame and it was custom built.
The rear housing has been powder coated as well in a silver color. And then this rear support arm is powder coated as well.
I bet it doesn't have a 396 in it.
Is this like Christmas to you, Russ?
Yeah, Feels like
We're
Christmas.
just counting down the days.
it kind of feels like Christmas.
Is this like Christmas to you, Santa Claus?
No. This is hard work for me.
Santa is getting a little weary.
Santa's been coming in at 4 a.m. for the last 2 weeks.
Santa,